what you're putting in. All your hopes and efforts are all in vain.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Sims 4 Cottage Living with Tobin Bean. And if my hair looks a little strange, I have washed it and it's a bit damp because I don't use a hairdryer to dry my hair. I just let it dry naturally, but it is horrible and rainy. And we can't go outside. Oh look, it's Irving. We can't go outside and deal with the crops because they need fertilizing and crop growth. But if we try and go outside, it's just not going to be good, unfortunately. So we're going to have to wait. We might go into town and head to the pub just for the evening. Because the house is, well, it's okay. It's not great. It's not great in the sense of ghosts. I mean, now we have Guidry in the house now. But who knows? Things could change. Little Irving is just running around. Probably because he doesn't want to get wet, but unfortunately he just has to. Yep, people are out and running. I've also added a new holiday to my calendar. Because I have a bunch of holidays for my... Well, but I've added a new one called St. Finch's Winter Night. I built a church. I built a small English church inspired by one I saw on Reddit. And essentially it's now just a place for this specific holiday. You go there, you light a candle, you are thankful for something, boom. It's a nice, simple little like holiday that I thought would be quite nice because I feel like, because I think a church in Finchwick feels very appropriate. A lot of these small kind of, did you hear about what happened on the news? Yes, I did. I'm guessing. Alright, what have we got in our fridge that we can eat? Not very much. We've got a lot of milk. We have a lot of milk. We do have some strawberry milk. But let's see if we can cook. Who can I cook together with? Oh, people nearby, that's why. We're going to have something for dinner. Let's have, ooh, flour and vegetable. I can make a pasta primavera. I like the sound of that. We shall have a little pasta primavera for dinner. We have a few hours though until the ghosts start settling in, but we have a few days left of we're halfway or over halfway into fall. We've got Harfest coming up and All Hallows Eve. I plan to be in Tobin's house for All Hallows Eve, and I want to do Harfest with Layla and Roxanne, because by that point the twins will be turning into toddlers by then, or they'll be coming to be, they should be toddlers by then. So I kind of like the idea of just like a family harvest fest, episode with these guys. But with Tobin, he's just, you know, he's in the house, he's having a good old grand old time. I love these new cabinets. Like, look how good they are. There's just some good stuff in them. I did have to change the vent because I wanted to use this cooker, but it doesn't fit. Though I do like the blue contrasting with the yellow. This place will get decorated out a lot more. We need to get the funds up, which is why we're hoping our mushies will start growing in soon. Also, the morels grow so much. And also they have so much money attached to them. Like, I had like 22 morels in my inventory that I sold, and I got like 1,400 from them. So it's worth your while to grow morels because they do... Oh, it stopped raining, so we can go and deal with the plants in a bit once we've had our little din-dins. It's a nice little pasta dish. Oh no, your teeth are gross. Yeah, that's the thing with Slice of Life. I've noticed there's lots of little requirements now. You gotta keep your skin clean. You gotta brush your teeth now. God, Irving, are you okay? Well, Irving just runs around. Also, I don't know where Joffrey and Raspberry are. I think the game has culled them, or they've just passed away and the game didn't tell me. As if so, that's quite unfortunate. No, Derek! Derek has died! Derek has died! But what about Ian? Poor Ian, his husband has gone. This means Ian is not long for this world. Oh, he still has 8 days to go, and he's a deep sea fishing master. That's okay, Ian. You have a few days left. But poor Derek. Poor Derek. Agnes, though. Says she has 33 days left, but I don't think she does. Because Agnes is a bona fide immortal for this game, along with her cousin Agatha. These guys are always going to be here. 5 in the morning. Let's go and mop up this slime creature. Use the bathroom. We shall be sure to brush our teeth and take a nice hot shower. Because we've got a busy day today. We've got to find a ghost hunter. Because look at this little guy. Look, he's a bit sad. But he needs to go and know that he can't live in the house today. We need to make sure that he can get out soon. We've also got to make sure that our crops here are fertilized and healthy. We need to fertilize these crops, and then we're going to go into town. We're going to go and have some food at the pub. I like him going to the pub to order food because it makes him feel like a local. So then Sarah is just like, oh, hey, Tobin, your usual today kind of thing. I like the sound of that. So he's going to just go and get himself ready for the day. Let's turn on all the lights. The poor lights just keep on breaking all the time. We should be getting our post soon as well. And we also have to vacuum. Let's vacuum. Make sure the dust bunnies don't get in the way. Actually, before we vacuum, there is a dust bunny. Wait, there is a dust bunny. Who's this dust bunny? This is Chai. So we're going to go talk to him. We're going to feed him some dust, and then we'll ask him to search for valuables, because he might find something. If he doesn't find anything good, he gets vacuumed away. That's just the law of the land. That's just the law of how it goes with the dust bunnies. You find good things, you get to stay. You find bad things, you die. That sounded very traumatic. A mysterious fruit or vegetable. What did you give us? Oh, you found us a perfect quality plasma fruit. Okay, you get to stay. You get to stay, Chai. There's another one downstairs. What about you? We'll feed him some dust and ask him to search for valuables. Okay, so a perfect quality plasma fruit. These things are always in season, so it's perfect to have those. Dude, are you spraying my plants? Okay, I guess Giju's not totally useless. He's looking after my crops. He's just like making sure the crops are healthy for this guy. Maybe he'll break my curse and turn me back into a human. Okay, maybe Giju can be a farmhand. Maybe Giju can be a farmhand. If we develop a high enough relationship with him, we can find a way to turn him back into a human. 9 whole simoleons. Someone's getting vacuumed. And he vanished. There we go. Alright, let's go. We'll have dinner. We'll have breakfast in town because it's 7 in the morning. Alright, so we need to fertilize our crops. Fertilize them so they're all nice and healthy. The bunnies are... I just like the bunnies being around as kind of like decorations. It makes the world feel a bit more natural that the bunnies just kind of exist. And then we shall plant the perfect plasma fruit. And also, I had some wolfsbane, so I'll plant the wolfsbane as well. Out we go into the cold autumn morning. Oh, we gotta deal with all our plants as well in here. How come our toxic morels and our regular morels haven't grown in yet? I guess they still need to grow in. Do you keep building things? Where are you going, Guidry? Okay, he's coming outside. Okay, we'll deal with all these, and then we'll deal with all the plants inside, and then we'll head uptown. 9:30 in the morning. Let's have a nice bit of breakfast of a watermelon salad from Sarah, and then we'll go and see about a local ghost hunter. There must be one in town. Also, I can show you guys. This is my church. It's called St. Finch's. St. Finch Parish is the name of it. As you can see. Yes, I got some of the Spooky Day stuff there, but it's more because I kind of think this will also make a great sort of All Hallows Eve spot as well for people to go to. I spy Layla having a nice little morning jog for herself. That's great. Oh, Jesus. Katie Jones, you gave me a little bit of a fright when I saw your teeth then. So if we check for any newcomers in town, perhaps we might be able to find a brand new like a ghost hunter. Or maybe we'll talk to these guys. Let's have a chat with Agnes. Just a nice little chat. So Tobin's like, give us the local gossip, Agnes. Anything interesting happening? And she's all like, oh, someone moved in next to the Scots. I don't know who. The house is kind of still bare, but someone's living there. I saw a man walking in and out rather late at night. And he's like, okay. Interesting gossip. Got any errands we can help you with, Agnes? Pumpkin. So plant a pumpkin, scold the grocery owner, and bring some milk to Agnes. I can do that, so let's go. Right, we'll go and buy some milk. And then we'll scold Kim, and we'll also buy some pumpkin seeds. When she can go back to the... Yeah, she's going back now. We'll go and buy some pumpkin seeds from her, and if she's got any, and we'll plant them back at home. A bottle of milk. So I've got a bottle of milk. So sorry to do this, Kim, but I kind of have to do this at Agnes's request. Right, do you have any pumpkins, Agnes? So that'd be seeds, mushrooms, pumpkin seeds. Haha. Perfect, we can plant one of those. So someone's coming. Nope, that's the Scott family. Someone's apparently moved into the house over here, but it's a little bit empty. So no one knows exactly what's going on. They just know the gossip of somebody moved in. Somebody moved in, but they don't hang around it very much. And the thing is, I haven't seen the newcomer sort of in town. You'd think they would show up being a local. But apparently not. Ooh, a Finchwick favor. Is this Lavina? What did you give me? Milk, spicy mushroom, seeds, which I needed, and an egg. How quaint. Thank you, Lavina. We can plant the, oh, I know what we can do. We're going to go home, we're going to plant the pumpkin. And then perhaps in the evening, we're going to go and visit the new house. See if the new neighbor, if the new person has, is around. Just in the evening, but not too late. Tobin's curiosity is just getting a little bit of the better of him. And also it means he'll do anything to avoid, you know, hanging around in the haunted house in the evenings. Raspberry? It's Raspberry Hodgkins, but why have I lost my relationship with him? Why did I lose my relationship with Raspberry? We're meant to be friends. Raspberry, you're my friend. How could you forget me, Raspberry? Let's give him an egg. Let's give him this egg. Perhaps he'll remember us. Raspberry, don't you remember me? It's Tobin. It's Tobin. I gave you, like, pears and stuff. Oh, he liked the egg. That's good. Alright, let's plant these pumpkins. Thomas Jabari has died. Okay. Yep. So, after, like, Minerva Charm dying, just all the elderlies dropping like flies. We've lost Derek. We've lost Thomas Jabari, who I think is a university professor. This ain't gonna be good. I'm a bit worried for me elders now, but everything over here seems to be actually really good. Everything over here is fine. These don't need to be fertilized. Now and they're all fine, healthy, fine. Just got a little bunny. Let's actually gift this bunny a, let's give them some beige llama wool. Then we'll head back into town to go and visit whoever's living in the cottage next to the Scots. Okay, so we didn't actually need to knock on the door because our new person is literally standing right outside. Say hi to them. Pretentious and immature. Wow, this is up to a great start. So find out who this guy is. Like, ask about his career, get to know him. What's up, Kim? So, Braden is a paranormal investigator, which might be very useful. His name is Braden Winchester.
Oh no.
Yes, it's a reference. So, we have a ghost hunter. He's a paranormal investigator, so he's like, okay, well, perhaps you can be of assistance for me, because I live in a haunted farm. And I've got a ghost there, and I don't know what to do with him. Do you mind coming over and just helping me out? He's like, alright, I shall probably pop over now around 9 o'clock, because it'll be a bit better. At that point, that's kind of when all the spooky stuff tends to happen. Oh no, Roxanne, what's wrong? Roxanne is so sad. But she's also going off on a bit of a jog as well. And listening to music. Brayden likes video games. He is a bit of a nerd, isn't he? So what I might do is we'll ask him enthusiastically if he wants to come over and assess the ghost situation.
Oh, Yabahorn! About Daba Boondle! Yibs.
So we'll bring Brayden. And we'll bring him back over to the farm and just kind of get him to have a feel of the situation. Ah, perfect timing, Guidry. Just like, so, here's the haunted farm, Brayden, and here is my ghost. Here is my ghost, this is Guidry. He's like, okay. Okay, he apparently really likes the fact that the toilet was storybook detail. Are you just going to, like, what are you doing? Guidry just being just like, what are you doing? Tobin, he's just like, I've invited a ghost hunter around because, honestly, we gotta figure out what to do about this house. There's ghosts everywhere and weird noises happen. And it's not you just clanging about. He's like, ah, I see. Well, don't let me get in your way then. So, I'm just kind of letting Brayden wander around. Well, I was. He's just lighting the fireplaces because it's cold. But Tobin's like, this is the ghost that lives in the house. Creepy voices, getting spooked. Yeah, creepy things are happening. Brayden's in a pretty good mood. He's just like, this just seems like a really simple haunting. I mean, if this is your ghost, I don't think you have too much to worry about. But if things get worse, do give me a call. And he's like, I will do that, sure. And he's like, cool, well my work here is done then. He's like, alright then. So I guess I don't have to worry too much if it's just Guidry hanging around then. He's like, absolutely. Anything happens though, give me a call and I'll be here with my ghost busting equipment. Let's clean up this mop. Guidry! I think Guidry was flirting with Tobin for a second. I think he was. I see a little heart. Something ain't right from being near an accursed object. Yeah. Tends to be what happens. Okay, apparently he just fell asleep. Oh no. We have a creepy doll situation now. He's like, Guidry, did you put the doll here? And he's like, I did nothing of the sort. The ghost was already here, and the doll was already here too. And he's like, well, I don't want the doll. I lived in a place with creepy dolls before. It wasn't fun. And we do have a creepy ass doll here, which we're just going to leave for now because it's not hurting anyone. Like, look at it. It looks weird and Coraline-y. Oh god, there's two of them now. Where did the second one come from? He's become friends with Guidry. They have become friends. He's just like, I guess the house is fine if Guidry's in it. But why did the... I saw there was one, zoomed out, and then there were two, and it's like, oh no. Oh no. Now he wants to flirt with Guidry. Yeah, let's get rid of these dolls. There's two of them. Okay, thanks, Guidry. How did that damn thing come back? We destroyed them. God damn, this haunted house. This haunted farm. It's Joffrey. Joffrey has forgotten who we are as well. How could they? How could those foxers forget who we are? Also, we are surprisingly not very tired for being in a haunted house. I'm guessing it's just harder to sleep. We're gonna have to delete these goddamn dolls. Alright, up and at 'em, Tobin. You've had a few hours of sleep. You're still a little bit scared, but the house will be fine. As soon as, like, 7 AM hits or 8 AM, depending on what the criteria is. We'll feed this one once more, and if it doesn't give us anything good, he's getting vacuumed. Also, if you're actually terrified, your knees go down a lot quicker. That's interesting. Okay, Joffrey, you need to stop fighting with the rabbits, okay? Because they clearly don't like you. He just doesn't get it, does he? Ah, let's clean up this little symbol. And we've got to scrap this woodwork as well. But, oh my lord. This house is just... Ooh. Okay, let's go to GeekCon with... Let's go hang out with Bestie. Let's go hang out with Bestie for a bit and we can talk about things and gossip and discuss things. There we go. GeekCon. We've got to play games with motion gaming mat. Come on, Bestie, let's go onto the motion gaming rigs. Penny Pizzazz won the hackathon. That's kind of funny. And who's that? That's Darth Vader. That's just Darth Vader. Okay, Aaron's leaving now. He just decided to show up and insert himself into their conversation. Whilst these guys chat and she says like, are you coming over for Harfest? And he's like, I would not miss it for the world. Also, there is a ghost hunter in town. He's kind of weird though, but he said the house is fine, but if it gets worse I should call him up. And she's like, that doesn't sound too bad. He's like, it is when you have to deal with this flirty ass ghost that just hits on you all days of the night. Evidently, Layla does not envy Tobin's kind of chaotic love life. She's like, I'm just happy I've got my wife and my 2 baby boys in my life. Let's buy the things from here. The festival's gonna wrap up, so we might as well try and get some of the cool stuff from the con and unlock it. And we're probably gonna have to go to sleep when we go home. Oh, look, it's Cassandra.
And a Zook.
Yibs, Oberoi.
Shluleep.
Gwash, Sufa.
From here.
Ooh, a snow globe. I like collecting the snow globes, so we'll grab that.
Ranlo Rangoya. Foba Pilpin, Minaya.
We'll head home in a bit once the festival's over. And then try and take a nap at least before Giju comes back. Is it bad that I think Bjorn here is kind of pulling off the whole Han Solo look? Like, we'd steal him away if, you know, I didn't want... If I didn't want to break up his family, even though I've already kind of done that with the Watsons, but just... Can we just appreciate Bjorn here being, like, the hot con dad? Bjorn is hot con dad. Alright, we are gonna go home now. We've got 10 minutes until the festival ends. We're going home. Evidently living in a haunted house has not been good for Tobin's health right now, because even at the con he was still feeling kind of spooked all the time. She's here. You suddenly feel an immense evil presence. Many spirits dwell here, but this one feels different than the rest. If there was ever a time to panic, this might be it. Okay, not okay. Watch out, she's here. Hey Gidri, thanks for waking me up, but what's going on? Oh no. Temperance has shown up. You know, it's a good thing Sims can't die of fright. Tobin would have been in trouble a long time ago. Oh no, we have an angry, angry ghost woman. Yeah, Phantom Invader. Okay, Gidri, help. Help. Where the hell did he go? Gidri. Gidri. Gidri, get your little purple ghost ass out here. He has just... Why is Vlad running here now? I'm not sure a vampire is going to solve my problems. I mean, yeah, clearly. The ghosts are just like, hell no, we don't want vampires here. Get out of here, Vlad. But also, where did Gidri go? Did she break my shower? Let's say hi at least. And then repair my shower that somebody broke. Well, we were nice to her and she was kind of nice back, but she is definitely rude. And Temperance thinks we're pretentious? How dare you, Temperance? So, ghosts have shown up. Yay! This is not great. We now have... well, I mean, this one is just terrifying, tormenting Vlad. To be fair, this is kind of a funny way to get the vampires to leave you alone, by having the tiny little ghosty goose scare them away. But I'm guessing we're gonna have to finish this episode here. Why are you fixing my shower, Temperance? I was gonna fix that because you broke it. But I'm gonna finish this episode here. Temperance has shown up. I don't know how we're gonna deal with her. Please don't tell me how to deal with her. I need to figure this out on my own because I don't want this pack to be spoiled for me. And Guidry was absolutely no help. All he does is water my goddamn flowers. So, we shall see how this is all gonna handle in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Next up, it's Harvest Fest time with our favourites, little Layla and Roxanne, and babies Rocky and Riley, who are going to be toddlers, and we get to dress them up, and it's gonna be cute. So thank you guys so much for watching. I shall see you all in the next video. Bye bye now.
We were kids that didn't know